It's time for a treasure hunt. I'm so excited because it's basically like a thrift store for crafts. And I know there's one in Pasadena called Remainders, but today I'm going to the Orange County one. It's called OC Creative Reuse. So let's see if we can find anything interesting because I have some craft projects in mind and I was gonna go to Michael's, but I was like, let me check this one out first. Also, if you want a comparison between Remainders and OC Creative Reuse, let me know in the comments because I will definitely be going back to Pasadena because I already know I want to look for some things there. But I don't know, let's just go check this place out. Okay, I'll be honest, right as I entered the store, I chickened out because I was too scared to film. Not because the people weren't friendly, they were actually like really nice, just because I'm a scaredy cat. But honestly, when you first walk in, it doesn't feel like a thrift store at all. Obviously, it's secondhand goods, but this space is incredibly organized and just, it's bright, clean, very modern, and it just looks like a space where you can find quality goods. I think with any secondhand store, it's just you have to know what you want to create or what exactly you're looking for, because if you don't know, you're not gonna search for something. You can find like hidden treasures here and there, but for me personally, I walked in looking for yarn. And while I really love journaling and paper goods, it wasn't what I was looking for at the time. Their section for paper is so amazing though. Like, it blew my mind. I feel like their section is better than like any other craft store. I still think it's worth visiting even if you don't have a project in mind. Personally, I need to know what my project is to know what I'm looking for, but there are just so many things to look at. You might find things that you'll just use for later or get inspired by seeing something that you don't typically see. So if you are a crafty person, I highly recommend visiting this spot. Okay, today is a new day and I actually went to Michael's because I needed a rug canvas and I couldn't find that at the reuse store. And before I get into what exactly I got, let me just show you comparing the prices. The rug canvas by itself was more than my entire shopping trip at OC Creative Reuse. Like, I found so many goodies. I have a whole bag right here and a little extra, and it was only $12 for everything. Okay, here it is, $12.56 to be exact. For yarn specifically, it just depends what exactly you're getting. Most of it is by the pound, but some, I think it's either, I don't know if it's like a texture thing or what, but I got wool, so that was just priced a standard like $3. But compared to like other places, it was a really good deal. Okay, let me show you. So the specific, I was just mainly looking at the color for this, but these two items was what brought my price up. Like, I don't know, it was half my price. Each one was $3 each, and so that's $6, meaning this is the most expensive part. And honestly, I don't know why. I really think it's because it's wool. Here's a closer look, but I don't know. I'm not like, okay, I'm not the biggest person when it comes to very specific materials. I just really liked the color because I'm gonna make like a mossy rug. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, more yarn. More yarn, more yarn. So this is the other green I got. Actually put them together. They look nice together. I know my face is in the middle. They look nice together. This one, for this whole skein, I guess you would say. Okay, I'm not a technical person either. Please, I'm just a beginner when it comes to crafting. Um, anyways, this specifically, $2.50, which is such a good deal. My next bundle of yarn was only $1.50, and Here it is. So, some pieces of yarn, I think it depends on the person who donates it because they're separate. Oops, they're separate, even though they're the same color. And I saw an even smaller ball of yarn, this specific one, but I didn't pick it up because I was like, oh, this is enough material for me because this is gonna be like a pond area. And I have so much other yarn in my like closet, so there's some other colors or textures that I might use in this. We'll see how it goes. This is what I got so far. So the rest of my items, they are 50 cents each. And I don't know, I'm just so excited because I can't wait to visit this store again. Anyways, so I got a stamp. It's just a stamp for the whole year, but I was thinking I can use it and like draw arrows or draw something inside each section. But it's something that I can reuse over and over again. So I was like, okay, it's worth it. I will say the only thing about the stamp section is you still kind of had to dig through the boxes because they're all just like piled into the box. They're not kind of like laid out. There's so many stamps, so I understand that, but I'm also short, so pulling the boxes down from the shelves to like sift through them is an arm workout. The next item I got is this cute cat. They're tiny envelopes. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I just thought it was really cute and I like the little cat face. When I was looking at this, I was like, I know for sure I will put one of them in my journal. The rest, who knows? And lastly, I got this book for 50 cents. It's a it's for cross stitch, I'm pretty sure, but I was like, I don't know because the patterns inside. Hold on. Okay, the papers fell out. But the patterns, it's like rug making patterns also because it still has the grid, and this is what some rug making patterns look like, at least the kits that I've tried before, and I'm like, okay, so I might not try cross stitching. I don't know if I want to learn just yet, but I know these can work for rugs. Also mainly just because I like the geese. I'll have to look at that later. Anyways, very good deal in my opinion. I'm not expecting them to have a rug canvas. I feel like that's a very niche craft. But for all your general crafts and interests, OC Creative Reuse is where you should go if you're in Orange County. It's very close by if you're in Orange County. It's like in the middle of Orange County. It's in Santa Ana. Well, thank you for joining me on this little adventure. I know I am not the best speaker and I'm kind of like all over the place, but crafts make me so excited. So I really wanted to share this place. And like I said, I know there is another creative reuse called Remainders in Pasadena. It's another crafty thrift store, whatever you want to call these places. It is a nice place to get crafts and reduce waste on the planet. I know I didn't really like touch up on that, but it really does like reduce the amount of waste because we're not throwing our leftovers right in the trash. We are giving them a second life and reusing it and giving it to someone who will want to use it. I'll leave a link down below so you can actually have some proper information. But let me know what you enjoyed, what you want to see, all that good stuff, like, subscribe, I don't know, but I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you again soon!